Hey guys, what's up? I'm a smidge early by like 5 minutes. I wanted to make sure that everything was gonna be fine once I hit start stream. I want to see what size that logo is in the corner. It might be too big. Hold on. Because it looks kind of big when I'm... Oh, you gotta love those ads. I just don't want it to be like super massive. Hey, what's up, Mary? Oh no, I can't even see it. I don't think you guys can see that. Huh. Okay then. I can. That's funny because I can see it. Oh, I bet it's showing me what it's gonna look like after the fact. Gotcha. Gotcha. I bet that's what it is. I'm just curious though, because I don't think I've actually looked back at my videos to see. It's supposed to show, and I don't see it showing. There is no logo. Yeah, it's weird because I can see it on mine, but you guys can't see it. Like, it's in the corner where it's supposed to be. I got a new logo. But, and I have it set up like I can plainly see it. Like through here. Huh, that's weird. Hey, what's up, Mikey? I'll figure it out later. I just want to make sure the logo is not too, like, massive in the corner right there. I wonder, like, I'll show you. Hold on. I want to show you what the logo looks like. Oh, that's not it. Where are you at? Do I have you saved anywhere? I think it's in a download. No. Yes. It's in a download, I think. Is that it? Kinda. Let me see. Oh, hello. Hold on. Shoop. There it is right there. I'm not too crazy about the color though, because it looks more pink. He said it was supposed to be red, but that looks more pink to me. I would like, I like the fade out, the color fade into like a orangey color. So I like that. I just think that the bottom color is pink. I think that's totally pink. I love the design though, because it's way better than I actually like thought. I wonder if I can change it like through here, just through shits and giggles. I don't think so though. Filters, maybe? Let's see if it'll let me do it. I don't know what any of this means. Probably not. I might not be able to change it. What's up, Potter Broadway fan 11? Oh, that looks weird. Hold up. Oh, that's actually the PNG thingy. I'm just curious. Hold on. Oh, that's weird. No, I don't like that. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, there's a custom. Hold up. Drinking 0-calorie drink here. This one is 0 sugar. I don't like the 0-calorie stuff, but that's 0 sugar. I'm kind of a sugar fiend. I'm trying to click on, there we go. Okay, let me see. Because I want it red. Oh, that's not doing at all what I thought it was gonna do. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. No. Yeah, that's not doing at all what I thought it was gonna do. Crap. Orange to magenta. Is that what that color is magenta? I don't like it. I don't like the magenta look. Hold on. There. I like that because it's like actually PNG right there. Here we go. Color correction. Oh, oh, sugar then. It's because I have a huge sweet tooth. There we go. That's red, but I need it to do the blendy thingy. That's not what I want you to do. You're not doing the blendy thingy anymore. Nope. Cool. That's not half bad. No, I don't really like it because that does look more like a crown. I mean, I do, but I don't. Oh, there we go. There's more of a fade. I just need it. I need it to be the color I actually want it to be. He sent me like different colors. There's more red. Oh, that's not half bad. I mean, I would totally like redo it in a professional way. I'm just like seeing the different colors. That's actually not too bad. Because it almost looks like it's shining a little bit. Oh, that's not what I want it to be. That's not half bad. I think it probably looks better on like my view than it does through the YouTube thingy or whatever. But that's the new logo. Isn't that cool? I love it. Now it looks more orange now that I'm looking at it. I'll just keep it as what it is right now. I don't really care. We'll stick this over here for now. Because it's actually, if I do end up getting it set up to where it's supposed to be in the right spot, then I don't know why it's not showing. Because in all of my YouTube stuff, it's like, oh, your logo is showing when it's actually not. Hey, what's up, Jose? Oh, I don't need the camera to move. I'll stick it there for a minute and then I'll take it off. Hopefully I remember to take it off. So it's an E/crown and also a K, if you notice. It's just sly there. I wanted the guy, I told him to, because I came up with the design, or the original design. I wonder if I can show you. Like, I have a picture of the original design that I wanted it to be. And I'm like, look, I am no artist. I don't know how to do this. I'm like, I need you to actually make it look better. But this is like what I want. And that's pretty much what I sent him. Because I was like, I want it to be, and I don't even know how I thought of it one day. But I'm like, I want it to be like a sideways crown, so it looks like a crown, but it also is supposed to look like an E, but also a K. And so, like, it sounds super crazy, but I told him, and I'm like, when I sent him what I drew up, I was like, you know, here's what I want. I want something super simple, you know, whatever. And then it's just, I love it. I love the design. I just need he sent me a couple of different colors. I wonder if I can pull them up. Because he did send me some other colors. I wonder if I can actually, hold on. Like, there's black. He just sent me a black. He sent me a white. He sent me the magenta, orange, whatever it's supposed to be. Here's oh, that looks, I forgot because the filters are on it. Hold on. I need to throw all the filters off so it actually looks the way it's supposed to. Okay. So he sent me something like that too, to where like the background was like the magenta orange, and then the logo was white. But yeah. But that's what it's supposed to look like. He sent me something else too. I know he did. Hold on. Oh, cancel. Hold on. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to remember where it's at. Is that it? No, maybe it was all the same like magenta orange color. Cause see, there's let me minimize it. See, okay, so here's where he was like drawing up the design. You can't see my mouse. But like on the right where, let me shrink it some more. Hold on. So I'm like actually in the shot here. There's a K, and then there's the E, and then the crown, and then he like put it all together. Isn't that awesome though? I think it's so cool. I love it. When you think you will start In From the Cold, and what you think of the new Stranger Things season 4 trailer. Have not seen the new Stranger Things season 4 trailer yet, because I actually have it on my TV right now. I actually have Stranger Things season 1 episode 6 paused because I'm watching it so that I can react to the new season coming out. So I have to get caught up. But I haven't seen the new trailer yet. I think I'm gonna record the whatchamacallit trailer, the Wild season 2 trailer tomorrow morning, so then it'll come out the next day. But I don't want to look at the trailer because I haven't actually watched Stranger Things, or I started watching it yesterday, and I'm already on episode 6. So, yep. How do you like it so far? It's good. I don't know why sometimes I get all in my head about certain shows. I don't know what it is, because I think I have such a big expectation for it, and I don't want to ruin it, or I feel like I might get bored with it. Because usually, this is gonna sound bad. Usually, when my parents, or even when my mom loves a show a lot and she tells me to watch it, I'm like, oh no, I'm probably not gonna like it, because my mom and I have two completely different personalities and like what we like to watch and everything. And so she knows what I like to watch, but I don't know. It's sometimes whenever she really tells me you gotta watch it, it's good, I'm like, I end up not really liking it. But so I think there was an issue with Stranger Things, and then I think it's because like everyone loves it. Like you hear about Stranger Things all the freaking time, and so I'm like, well, if everyone loves it, then I don't know if I'm gonna love it, because everyone loves it. And like, I don't know, I just had such a weird thing about it in my mind for like ever since it came out. So I haven't watched it. I don't know why. I really don't. I don't know. I think it's because also like I was watching other shows, and then like once a show kind of gets so far into it, like I'm like, well, I don't know if I want to dedicate the time to like watch it. But no, I do like it. I do actually like it. It's to really answer your question, I do like it. It reminds me, like, I'm finding similarities about it with different things. So it reminds me of the Goonies, which I hated the Goonies. I hated it. Actually, I didn't hate it. I was so bored with the Goonies, and I thought it was super cheesy. So it reminded me of the Goonies a little bit. But then I'm like, well, I I was like, let me not keep it in the same category as the Goonies, because then I'm not really gonna like it if I do that. So then, I don't know, I tried to keep an open mind with it, and I do really like it. I do, so there's that. So far so good. Okay, so when do you think you will finish it all by? Maybe like 2-3 weeks. I'll have it all done. Because when I binge watch Elite, I had that one done because that was 4 seasons. I had 4 seasons done in like 3 weeks, something like that. So I think I can get it done in about like 2-3 weeks. And then I've watched Gentleman Jack before when it originally came out, but I wanted to rewatch it because I'm going to react to the second season coming out. But I'm like, it's been so long. I need to like refresh my memory. So I rewatched the first season and I binge watched it this past weekend. I watched the whole season in 2 days. So there was that. Oh, but also Easter is Sunday. I don't know. It just kind of depends. I have to be careful like with my schedule usually, but it should be like 2-3 weeks max. 3 weeks max. I don't see it being any longer than 3 weeks. I'll definitely have it done by the time that I'll record the 4th season. I'm excited about it though. So we'll see how that goes. Is there anything else I'm watching right now? No, not other than Gentleman Jack. I have to watch Gentleman Jack. It's great if you're into that kind of thing. I mean, I guess you could say that about any show. But I don't know, it's more of like a period piece and / like maybe documentary thingy. So, because it's based off of a true story. Pretty crazy. Have you guys watched that Killing Eve finale, by the way? Have you guys seen, did you guys watch, I guess I should ask this part. So, I guess it's a 2-parter. Number 1, did you see the Killing Eve finale? And number 2, did you see my reaction to the Killing Eve finale? Because I was so upset about it. I was, of course, really upset with how the ending was, but then my second reason of being upset was because I thought that there was 10 episodes, and there wasn't. There was only 8, and I kept telling everyone, if you Google Killing Eve, how many seasons, or how many episodes are in season 4, it says 10. It says 10. And so when episode 8 came out, well, really, okay, so when I first watched Killing Eve, I thought it said like 7 or 8 episodes, and I said that on the 6th episode or something. And then on the 7th episode, I was like, oh, there's actually 10 episodes. So, we got a little bit until it ends. We have, so much more episode. And then the 8th episode came along, aka the finale, and in the beginning, in the intro, I'm like, there's 10 episodes, blah, blah, blah. And what really caught me was not only the massive thing that happened at the end of that episode, but then also, like, the fact that it said the end at the end of it, and then I'm like, no. I was like, no way. I was like, I knew it. Oh, I was like, damn it. Because usually, if a massive ending like that happens, they're going to be like, oh, well, I should probably put spoiler alert in my title of the spoiler alert, because I don't usually like to give spoilers, but this one's kind of crazy. So just in case no one else has seen it yet, now I'm telling you spoiler alert. But whenever they killed her at the end, I was like, usually if they have more episodes after that, they'll rescue her. They'll like bring her back to, they'll resuscitate her or like take her to a hospital or they'll fix her or like whatever. But then what caught me was it said the end at the end of the episode. And I'm like, what? Like, because they never say the end at the end of a regular episode. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, fuck my life, man. I'm still so angry about the last Killing Eve episode. Actually, I think the whole season was trash. It's such a shame. You know what? I didn't like the final season as much as the rest of the show. You know what? I think the first season was so crazy and amazing. The first season was by far the best season of Killing Eve. By far. And then I think it just kind of went downhill like as each season went. It was still a great show, but I would have to say season 1, because I even remember season 1, and that was how many years ago that shit came out? 6, 7 years ago? Like, I don't even know how many, like what year that came out. But I remember like so many specific things from the first season of that show, because so many crazy things happened, and it was just so like awesome. And season 1 was definitely the best one for sure. So I agree with you there. And then the finale, and I'm like, son of a bitch. The Killing Eve writers were antagonizing fans on Instagram. I was telling my mom, so my mom was laughing at me because as soon as I got finished watching it, I texted my mom and I'm like, have you seen the Killing Eve finale? And she's like, we're halfway through it. And I'm like, the season or the episode? So she's like, the episode. I was like, well, hurry up and fucking finish it. And so like random fun fact, it kind of goes with, but me and my parents work for the same company. It's kind of funny. But anyway, so our jobs are kind of a little bit hectic. And so we went like all day with our job. And then later on at night, she texted me and then she's like, I can't believe they killed her. And I'm like, she's like, but I kind of saw it coming. And then I'm like, well, she's like, I thought they were going to kill Eve. And I said, that's what I thought because of hence the name Killing Eve. But I watched Sandra Oh like give an interview thing or whatever. And she said, like it's because emotionally or like metaphorically it killed Eve to see the love of her life killed, because like now Eve's life is over because that's the love of her life just died. So, and I'm like, oh, and so I told my mom that, and then she was laughing at me, and I was like, no, I'm being serious. Whatever. Because she kept telling me, she's like, because I was like, well, in a way, Eve did die. And then she's like, no, she didn't. She's alive. And I'm like, no. Okay. Crazy. They did Villanelle dirty. They did do her dirt. I'm so upset. She's by far the best character in that whole show. By far. Eve is great, too. Don't get me wrong. Eve is great. And I think even with Carolyn's bullshit, I love Carolyn. I don't know why she did what she did. There's so many theories of why she did what she did. No matter what, we will never get the actual answer. I mean, the creators could come out, and maybe they have already, about what actually happened with that situation. But unless it comes from them, like if you solely just watch the show, we don't fucking know what happened. I think Constantine killed Kenny. That's my thought. I do think he killed Kenny. I think that's kind of what they were trying to get you to think, is that he killed her. I was thinking, like, maybe Constantine had Villanelle kill Kenny. Like, that's maybe why Carolyn killed Villanelle, but I don't think so. I think we would have known that. So, but I think Constantine killed Kenny. And then Carolyn. And it was, okay, so my thing is it could have been Pam who shot her. But Pam, I don't think so. Because I thought so in the beginning, because even though she said no, like, she said no to the job, she told Karen, like, she was smiling at Carolyn whenever she said no, and she, like, walked away. So I'm like, oh, well, maybe she's just telling her that just to kind of, like, throw her off or be sarcastic or something, because it's Pam. But, I was like, no, because she, normally when she kills, she doesn't use a gun. I mean, we've only ever seen her kill, like, 3 people. Her brother, the hot dog lady, and then Constantine. But it was from either a needle or a knife. So I don't think it was her who killed Villanelle. I think it was the girl on the island in Scotland. I think she ended up killing Villanelle. So that's my thought. I think she killed her and Carolyn had her killed. But anyway, yeah, sorry, that was like my whole spiel right there. I am fine with the ending. I think the more and more you think about it, the more it kind of makes sense. I don't know if I'll be okay with it. I mean, I did just watch it yesterday, so I mean, it's only been a day. But I just hate what they did is they put them together and then they killed her. And I'm like, what the F? But then I would be even more pissed off if they killed her and didn't put them together. So, you can't win. Well, I mean, I guess you could have if you just didn't kill her. I mean, it makes sense, though. And you saw it coming. One of them was going to die. Because that whole episode, you knew. Like, I was just sitting there and I'm like, something else is going to happen. Like, it's too good. Like, this is too good of an episode. Like, especially after they, like, kissed. Like, they had the big kiss. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, damn it. That was too good. We don't deserve it. I started watching you because of Dickinson, and then I just kept watching so many shows on your channel. What did you think of Bridgerton, and do you think you will react to the upcoming season? I mean, I did. I did react to Bridgerton season 2. But, thank you very much for watching my shit. But I love Dickinson, man. That's another one. I'm upset that it kind of ended, but I get it. And unless you're talking about the future Bridgerton seasons, but I think season 2 was way better than season 1. I think the show is just amazing, but I feel like the storyline and also the actors put so much into their characters into season 2, especially Eloise and Penelope. The both of them just like ate it up. Oh, it was so good. Irina shot her for sure. I don't know. Is that how you say her name? Yo, yeah. No, I think so. I think she did. And that's why another thing, like, after I'd watched it, it was either after I watched it or after I edited it. Either one. It was all on the same day. I was like, see, that's why Eve should have fucking killed her. She should have done it. She should have killed her. Like, I don't know why she didn't. Like, it's upsetting because it's like, at first I thought she did kill her. And then I was like, oh no, she just blinded her. But then I'm like, no, she didn't blind her because she's clearly following them to the fucking boat. So she's not blind. So I'm like, come on. At least blind her. Like, if you're not going to kill her, then blind her so she doesn't come back after you. And that's what I said. And then guess what? She fucking kills Villanelle. Wait, what do you think about a possible surprise episode? It's been trending. It's because of the whole fucking Google thing. Because if you Google how many episodes, it says 10. And it's so funny because I said that. I feel like I said it first. But I get it. I was looking through Twitter earlier and I retweeted something because someone was like, oh my gosh, if you Google how many episodes are in Killing Eve season 4, it shows 10. Like, let me pull it up. It fucking shows 10. And so I could totally see there potentially being more episodes. I don't think that there will be. Hold on. Let's see if it'll I don't know how to, I'm not a very good streamer. Hold on. Focus. It's still focusing on me. Oh, there it goes. Covered my face. Let me do it closer. Boom! Killing Eve, season 4. There are 10 episodes. 10. I am so good with cameras. Duh, gotta learn to fucking cover myself. But yeah, I totally see there being more episodes. I just don't know if it's gonna happen though. We'll see. Why else would they bring her in last minute? She implied that she would start working for the 12. Who, Irina? Is that who you're talking about? To me, Killing Eve ended with season 3. I have no problem pretending season 4 never happened. Oh, ditto. I know, there was another thing on Twitter where it was like, someone said, oh, I'm pretty much what you said. Oh, I'm good with season 4, like pretending season 4 never happened and just ending with Villanelle and Eve, like, on the bridge. Like, that would have been a great end. Just gonna keep it at that one. They should have both died, not just Villanelle. Also, it's not a great way to die. They should have died trying to kill the 12, but maybe not succeeding. That would have been a better ending. I'm like, even after she killed the 12, and I'm like, that was too easy. That's literally what I said. I was like, that was too easy. So either she didn't kill all of them, or like something happened or something. But I don't know. Hey, Cash just came. So tired. Oh, okay. Hey, Francesca. No, Irina is Constantine's daughter. Oh my God, you are so right. Oh, that makes so much sense. That does make so much sense. I was thinking that it was the girl in Scotland, well, for several reasons, because she has done the faraway distant shooting thing, but although she used the crossbow, oh, I bet it was Irina. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. And she didn't like Villanelle. That was like her last thing that she said to Constantine, was that she was basically like jealous of Constantine and Villanelle's relationship. Oh, fuck, I bet you're right. I bet you are so right. That's who killed her. That's what I'm gonna say. Yep. I didn't even think about that. I think I was just so distraught by, like, what had happened. I, like, forgot all about that. Are we talking about how frustrating Killing Eve finale? Yes. Irina is Constantine's daughter. She said she'd be working for the 12, but I think Gunn as well killed V. I think it could have been either one of them. That's what I'm saying. But it makes more sense for Irina to be the one to do it, because of the whole episode 7. I was just thinking because episode 8, you know, like I was not thinking of the previous episode. I was just fully entranced into like the finale. But it does, oh, that makes sense. I mean, they both make sense, but Irina makes more sense than Gunn. I agree with you. Season 1 of Bridgerton was very sexualized, but season 2 was based more on plot and slow burn. And it was so much better. I did mean the next seasons, 3 or 4. I don't know if they are confirmed. I think they are confirmed. Sorry, my chair is squeaking. I didn't toot, I promise. What was I going to say? Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think season 1 was super sexual. Season 2 had like a couple of little things in it, but it wasn't like crazy like season 1 was. Oh, but it was just so good. Oh, it was so good. I mean, I like sexual things, don't get me wrong. But season 2, like, I need more than just, like, the sexual things. And it was, so good. But I want to say season 3 is confirmed for Bridgerton. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. But somebody said it was. So I'm just gonna say that I believe them. Because it was so amazing. And it's, like, one of the highest rated shows right now or something like that, so they'd be dumb not to renew it. It was heartbreaking. Another insult to the LGBTQ major PTSD. Yes, I know. Oh, I'm starting to get a lot hot in here. I am wearing a sweater, but usually the weather the past couple days has been a little bit on the cooler side, which is a little shocking. But I have a fan in here, but I don't want to turn it on. I'm afraid it's going to be too loud. Did you know that the chief writer on season 4 also was involved in season 3? That explains season 3 also. For, like, what aspect? I think season 1 was the best one. Definitely. Definitely the best one. How could Gunn travel after having her eyes gouged out? Well, but the thing is like... And that's, I mean, yeah, that's one of my reasons why I didn't think it was her. Especially, like, initially, my initial thought was still Pam. Because I'm like, whenever... Even though she rejected it, she was smiling. And it was, like, a weird, like, thing there. But after I was thinking about it, no, I don't think... Well, but they did mention... She mentioned the London Eye. And so Pam could have then killed her from the London Eye, shooting at her. Although, again, though, Pam's weapon of choice is not a gun, so it just doesn't really make sense. I don't think it was Pam, but it was either Gunn or Irina. And I think now that you guys were, like, reminding me who the fuck Irina was, I do think it was Irina, but Gunn... She wasn't blind, though. She wasn't blind. And she's a fucking assassin. She's gonna get the job done whether she is injured or not. You know what I'm saying? If she could kill someone, if she could, like, barely fucking see, she's gonna try and attempt to kill someone. I mean, she did. She followed them all the way out to the boat and, like, with the fucking machete still. Like, she didn't continue laying on the ground and, like, crying and freaking out because her eyes were halfway gouged out, but... Do not underestimate her. Maybe Villanelle wasn't the target. Maybe Carolyn wanted to kill Eve because a sniper shot Villanelle in the shoulder. Usually a sniper wanted to kill Villanelle, he would have shot her in the head. Could have. I didn't even think about that. You're right. But also, if Irina was, like, an amateur... Was it a professional sniper or was it an amateur sniper? Because if it was a professional sniper, I agree with you. I think that they would have shot Villanelle in the head right there. But if it was an amateur, depending on how far away they are, they could have missed her, and then that's why they shot Villanelle like 4 fucking times when she was in the water. So it just depends on whether or not it was a professional hit or an amateur hit. And we don't really know. So we saw Irina in season 2. Was it season 2 or 3? Was it both? I don't know. We saw Irina a little bit, but she was so young. She could be an amazing shot. I'm sorry, I have to glue it a little bit. I'm a great shot. If I have to toot my horn, however the saying goes, I am a great shot. But I've shot a sniper rifle before, but the thing with snipers is, like, unless you are a professional, and depending on how far away they were, like, was it a professional hit or an amateur hit? That's the thing. Because if it was a professional hit, then yeah, they probably did mean to kill Eve. But if it was amateur, then Villanelle. Also, Constantine's death was so stupid. It was much more meaningful that his entire season, Eve and Villanelle were hunting the 12. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Constantine's death. I think that he should have died, but I think he should have died in, like, season 2. I think that's my thing. Is, like, Constantine should have died in, like, season 2. And why he didn't, I don't know. And then he got away with it in season 3. And then we found out that he killed Kenny. And then he ended up living all the way up until the very end of season 4 almost. So, Constantine, like, had his moments. He had his, like, funny moments or whatever, but, like, he wasn't obviously a great guy, but... And Constantine helped and sacrificed himself to save Irina from the 12. Well, I mean, it didn't work. Eve was always in Carolyn's way, so she wanted them both dead, and she gave Villanelle up in exchange for her job back at MI6. She is loyal to no one, not even her son. Oh, I completely agree. Well, she basically even told... That's what she basically told Pam. I was gonna say spam. Because I wanted to say Sam for some reason, but then, anyway, it was gonna end up merging. Luckily, it didn't. Yeah, no, I don't even think she was loyal to her son either. I think the thing that tripped me up, though, was I remember when they were in that, like, what was it, a pub or something? And, when Eve and Carolyn were having that conversation where she's like, but I'm gonna make my next move. Like, you're not gonna be able to predict my next move. Because it's gonna... I don't remember her exact wording. But she was like... Because she's like, everybody is so predictable. You can predict everybody's move. Because of, like, their emotions and, like just the way that they are, you know what they're gonna do next. And so she's like, but my next move, you won't know. So she was planning that shit from the get-go. So even if she was planning that shit from the get-go, what I still don't understand is she was like, she told Villanelle, like, I owe you a dare or something, or she's like, you owe me a dare, or like one of the weird things to do with dares, like, because they were playing Truth or Dare that one time. So that part's a little bit confusing, because I'm like, why would she say that if, like, I don't know. Maybe I need to hear more theories about it for me to, like, pick one. But she was definitely planning that shit from the get-go. I just don't... Why now, of all times? Because even in earlier season 4, she was like... I just don't understand. I'm so confused about Carolyn's... the whole thing with Carolyn. Because then why would she still go after the 12 if she wasn't... Because clearly she already... And Eve said it too. She already knew who killed Kenny. So what are you really doing? And we don't know. We don't really even know what she was doing. That's why I'm like, wait, is Carolyn a part of the 12? Like, is she or no? Because, like, it just, none of it made sense to me. Why would she continue to try to find the 12? I guess maybe she did want all of them dead, but then also she, like, wanted to kill Villanelle. But why did she want to kill Villanelle? I guess that's my the most major question, I guess. Hold on, I lost track of my comments here. Pam was a waste of screen time and pointless. Yeah, I mean, kind of. I don't really know why they threw her in there. I guess to keep Constantine busy. That was probably the whole premise. And then, like, of course, the student becomes a teacher, and then, like, you know, that whole situation, so then she kills him. So what other TV shows are you gonna watch? The next one is Gentleman Jack. I want to do Heartstopper, The Wilds, Stranger Things, The Boys, The Umbrella Academy, Warrior Nun, Resident Evil, Young Royals, Motherland Fort Salem, Ginny and Georgia, Outer Banks, Shadow and Bone, Sex Education, Squid Game, Sex Lives of College Girls, Wheel of Time, and Cruel Summer Season 2. Those are all on my to-do list. My thing is like half of those we don't know the next date for, or like the release date for. And then I have a couple of movies I actually want to start doing. I have those thrown in there too. I think I only have like 2 movies thrown in there right now though. Nothing too crazy. The 12 that are never together. The 12 are never together, and they don't even know one another. Mysteriously, they all got together. Isn't the point of the 12 cell structure? Yeah, I don't really know. So why? Well, because I know that they said that they get together like every once in a while, and they replace the members of the. I don't really understand what the whole point of the 12 is. Then, if they just replace the members occasionally, because they said that's what they do is they replace the members because they get killed. So then they end up getting replaced, and like it just keeps going. But I don't know. Then what was the point of killing all of the 12 then? Well, I mean, I guess then because then there wouldn't be any leaders, and then there wouldn't be anyone to refill the spots left if you killed them one by one versus like killing them all at the same time. I mean, I get that point, so maybe that's what it is, but Killing Eve season 1 was written by Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Really? No, I know who that is. I know who that is. You don't have to tell me that she's from Fleabag. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was written by her. That's why it was so good. That explains a lot. That Fleabag was so underrated. Anna and I watched it, and I think we just I don't even know why we watched it, because it doesn't look like a typical show that we would watch. I think we just one day we were like, why don't we just watch some new show, and we randomly just picked one, and it was Fleabag, and we watched it, and we were like, oh my god, this show is so good. And then I told my parents, and then it only had 2 seasons, which was fucking crazy. But yeah, I love her. I think she's hilarious, and she's awesome, super talented. Truly, if the 2 of them died, I would be okay with it, but this bullshit ending, I know, you might as well just kill the both of them at this point. Well, I mean, but I guess what Sandra Oh said, it was because it's, like, metaphorically, like, Eve died because the love of her life died. Apparently in the books that I'm going to read, Villanelle fakes her death to be free. I could see her doing that. I know, somebody, because it was on Twitter, and somebody said, like, if anyone's interested, they both end up together and both alive in the books. And so, yeah, it might be worth it to read. I haven't read a book in so long. I really want to get back into reading. Because Carolyn wanted the 12 dead, so she used Eve and Villanelle. And then I guess she tried to cover up her tracks by killing Villanelle. Although she probably should have killed Eve, too. I don't know. I guess Carolyn's just gonna end up torturing Eve with that. I don't really know. Like, why? Why do you leave Eve alive? Maybe they are following the books because apparently in the books Carolyn helps Villanelle in the books. I don't know. I mean, she helped. But why? Because why she said she was after the 12 was because of Kenny, but like Eve said, and I completely agreed with Eve, she already knew who killed Kenny, and she let the killer live. Because in season 3, she could have killed Constantine. She had a gun pointed to his head. But she didn't. She let him live. I think she needed confirmation that Constantine killed him. I think she knew it, but she didn't want to believe it. So then she was trying to... So I think that's another reason why she was still going after the 12, is just to get confirmation. But... Another theory would be that the letter from Kay is that Villanelle did it. But this is far-fetched, because why didn't he say so when Carolyn had a gun to his head of season 3? I don't think Villanelle did do it. I don't think she did. I think Carolyn killed Villanelle for some other reason. I don't think it was because of Kenny. I don't think Villanelle killed Kenny, because I think Villanelle would have told Eve that she killed Kenny. I don't think Villanelle killed Kenny. I really don't. At first, I think I kind of did, because it's like, because I was like, well, if they're going to make it shocking, then something that would be shocking to me would be Villanelle killed Kenny. But I don't think she did. Because I think what I, like, for me, I was like, well then, like, Constantine put out the hit to kill Kenny for, like, and had Villanelle do it. But I don't think that's how it went. I think Constantine put out a hit and whoever it was killed Kenny. Whatever assassin. I could not watch Gentleman Jack because of how hurt I was with Killing Eve finale. Why? Were you just upset and you just couldn't watch it? I don't. Is it because it was like an LGBT thing? What do you think Carolyn meant when she said to Villanelle, I owe you a dare? That's what I don't know. That's what I'm confused about. Because that's what I was saying earlier. Like, when they were in the pub, Carolyn told Eve when they were having their conversation, everyone's predictable and you know what people are going to do next. But I'm going to tell you right now, my next move, you won't know. Like, and don't quote me on that, but I was almost pretty spot on just there. She told Eve, you're not going to be able to predict my next move. So she was thinking of this from the get-go, but right after she said that, she told Villanelle, I owe you a dare, and I don't, like, what? What? Was that a code for something, maybe? Like, I owe you a dare, and so right now I'll, like, leave you to go kill the 12, but then, you know, I don't know. I really don't know. I'll have to look at more theories, because I'm not sure what she meant by that. I think it definitely means something. I don't think it was just random. I think it definitely means something. But, I don't know. What bugs me is that Laura Neal said that Eve screams because she made it out alive, and now she's going to start a new life, and that Villanelle was a phase in her life. I'm so mad she doesn't get it. I think Laura's full of shit, if you ask me. No, I don't think that's how. I think Eve screamed because she lost Villanelle. She lost the love of her life. And so she screamed. If I lost the love of my life, I would scream bloody murder. I would fucking scream. I would freak the fuck out if something like that happened to the love of my life. So that's what happened. I don't think she screamed because she's like, I'm alive. No, it's stupid. No, I don't think that's what happened. I think Laura's full of shit. And yeah, no, I've seen that before on Twitter where Laura said that, and I don't agree with her at all. I think it's dumb. Maybe that's what she wanted it to make it seem like, but it's not. It's so not. And even Sandra doesn't believe so. But Villanelle said that Constantine doesn't kill. He has other people do it for him. Remember that? No, I know he doesn't kill. He puts out the hit. So that's what I was saying. But I don't think he put out the hit for Villanelle. He could have, but I don't think he did. Like, that's my opinion. I think he put out the hit, but it was someone else who killed. Like, he put out the hit for a different assassin to kill Kenny. I just think, I think that Villanelle could have, because that was Constantine's favorite assassin, was Villanelle. So why not give her the job? My only thing is I think that Villanelle would have told Eve, one way or the other. P.S. Watch season 1 of Bridgerton, not my cup of tea, but I did do my homework. Well, good. I'm glad that you at least gave it a shot. I'm glad you gave it a shot. I'm bummed that it's not your cup of tea, but... The problem with season 4 is the writing. Constantine's death, Pam, the 12, even Villanelle's death could have been interesting with good writing, because right now it's all just pointless. I just wasn't that invested into season 4. I felt like a main reason why I watched season 4 was because I had already, why not watch it? Because I had already watched the first 3 seasons. I don't know. I just think it was really weird. I think it was weird how like Villanelle was going on a finding Jesus mission, and like it doesn't really, that kind of like really didn't make sense. And then I don't know. A lot of season 4 just didn't make sense. And I get that Villanelle is like not supposed to make sense, like that's her whole character, but I don't know. I just thought that was real weird. Maybe in Carolyn's spinoff we could have Villanelle. Who knows? I could see them doing a spinoff, but I don't know if they'll do it. Crazy things can happen. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, it's weird because the CCTV they found after in season 3 showed that Constantine was there, but I guess there's no proof. Well, yeah, and that's what didn't make sense. And then, like, so if he put out the hit, but then he was there when the assassin killed Kenny, I don't know. Definitely Constantine had Kenny killed. I don't know if he did it himself or he just put out the hit. Either way, he was definitely involved, and that was what was in the letter, but I don't think we'll ever really truly know who killed Kenny. Like, as in, like, who actually carried out the mission or whatever. I really thought they were joking when she was trying to find Jesus. I didn't even believe it. I thought it was only going to be like a 1 episode kind of deal. I didn't think it was going to be like half the fucking season. Half the season she was trying to find Jesus. It just really didn't make sense. I could see it being in 1 episode. Like 1 episode being her focused in on trying to find Jesus. But to make it, they must have really not have just known what to make season 4. I think they just didn't know. And I think they just kind of like drew out like some stuff, and but it's very noticeable. I feel so broken with Game of Thrones finale, Killing Eve finale, the 100 broken, and now the Gentleman Jack true story, she dies really young, like Emily Dickinson. I don't know the actual full story of Gentleman Jack. I would love to know like the true story. I think she's super attractive. Saran Jones. Damn. She's like my type though, so it's funny. I tell people what my type is and they're so surprised. But, like, I was telling our roommate the other day, like, she was like, I think this woman's attractive. And I'm like, eh. And it's funny because we have, like, 2 different kind of attractives. And I'm like, yeah, but... And because I was showing her different pictures of, like, different, like, characters that I like in shows or whatever that I'm attracted to. And it's kind of funny. But, yeah, Game of Thrones finale was terrible. Killing Eve finale, it wasn't, like, terrible as in Game of Thrones, but the Killing Eve finale just didn't make sense. That's the thing. Game of Thrones finale was just terrible, just flat out bad, didn't make sense for the storyline, it was just terrible. Killing Eve finale, it was just, like, it just didn't really make sense. The 100, I don't know, I stopped watching after... Again, spoiler alert, that's what this whole, like, fucking live streaming thing is today, is spoilers. But after they killed Lexa in the 100, I stopped watching it. So I don't actually know what happens at the end, at the actual end of the 100. Could not see the first episode of season 2 of Gentleman Jack. You couldn't, or you can't. It hasn't come out for America yet. I know it comes out like a week before America. So we get it. When is it? Hold on. We get it on the 25th. When is the 25th? Monday? Is it 2 weeks behind? Because I feel like it already came out for the UK. I thought when I looked it up, they were like, it's a week behind. America's a week behind the UK for it, but it seems like it might be 2 weeks because I thought it already came out for the UK. I don't know. Sorry I missed most of the stream. Was working on an animation final. Oh, it's okay. We've just kind of been going on about the Killing Eve finale. I am so happy Dairy Girls is back. I need a pure smart comedy. It's a shame that season 3 is the last season. Haven't seen it. Like, Villanelle's a smart girl. Remember the episode with the flat earther stuff with her brother and his girlfriend? It's hard to think that Villanelle would consider religion even. I know, it just doesn't make sense. I could see her doing it as in, like, for shits and giggles because it's Villanelle. So I could see her doing it just to, like, fuck with people. I don't see her becoming a part of a religion and truly believing that religion. So that's my thing. It really doesn't make sense for Villanelle to fully believe in a religion. Season 4 was a mess. I just love these two girls, but season 4 felt so out of character. It did, didn't it? Same, the 100 stopped watching after Alexa, but had to watch the Alexa episode, so I watched it. Was cool, but super shitty writing. I heard that the 100 just ended up going downhill, and that's another reason why I'm like, I might as well just not even finish it. For me, it ended after season 3. I think that's the season that they killed her, but I named my dog after Alexa. Okay. My two girl dogs are named after two of my favorite lesbians, which is Nissa Al Ghul and Lexa. Well, her name's Lex, because I didn't want to name her Lexa, but still. Vigil is a show that has Saran dating the redhead from Game of Thrones. Wait, which redhead? There's a couple of redheads. Are you talking about Jon Snow's girlfriend? What's her name in there? Is it Rose, or is that her name in real life? I don't remember. Is it her? Surely it's not Sansa. Vigil is a work of art. Watch it. So freaking good. Oh, damn. I do find her super attractive, so I might have to watch it now. That's a lot of reasons why I watch some things. Hold on. I don't know why sometimes I look something up on my phone and why sometimes I look it up on my computer. Hold on, I'll just do it on the computer. I'm very interested now. Hold on. Vigil Strand Jones. Ah, it is. Rose is her real name, by the way. That's who I figured you were talking about. You know what? Sometimes when people play lesbians, I just want them to be a lesbian. Like, especially when they play multiple lesbians, I just want them to end up being a lesbian. And they're not. Jon Snow's girlfriend? Yeah, I figured that one out. Oh, I think Saran Jones is just super hot. Well, she's not as old as my mother, so there we go. It's not that. It's not creepy or anything. I mean, she's like 3 years younger than my mother, but we won't think about that. It's okay. My mother always loves to point that out, though. She's just so good looking. Like, how could you not find her attractive? How could you not? She's in other stuff, too. Is Vigil still, like, going? Is it still airing, or is it done? What did you think of the kiss between Villanelle and Eve, though? I wish we had them for the whole season. Oh, I completely agree. I think the kiss was, it was so good. It looks so natural too. And I saw like on a thing, I don't know if it was an interview or what it was, but they said they only had to do one take of that kiss. And for them to only do one take of that kiss and it be like immaculate and like look so natural is awesome. Hold on, I feel like I've got like makeup on my eyelids. I probably do. Either that or it's shadow. It's probably makeup. I've had a long day. It's been not really a great day. Saran is so freaking hot, a pure MILF daddy. Like Xena is a what? What type of liking? I get it. It's a weird type of liking. I get it. I don't know what it is. I think, and I tell Anna too, I'm like, with older women, there's like an elegance. It's not just because they're hot and they're beautiful. There's like it's not even like a mature thing. Like, yeah, maturity is super sexy, but I think it's like elegance is the best way to put it. Like, that's the best word to describe it, is they're so elegant. And it's just, that's what it is. I dated, like, before the last boyfriend I ever dated, he was 11 years older than me. And that was because of not because of the elegance, but it was because of like a maturity thing. But I think it's a maturity thing too. Like, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely an elegance thing, I think. I know, it's hard to see Jodie Comer kiss a man in another movie. It is. I watched Free Guy, and when she kisses Ryan Reynolds, and I'm like, no. Have you considered watching Midnight Mass? It stars Kate Siegel, Theo from The Haunting of Hill House. I love anything she's in. She's beautiful. Did I finish Midnight Mass? I started it and I don't think I could finish it. I didn't finish it. I didn't think it was that great. I tried to watch it a couple of weeks ago. I could not get into it. I couldn't. It was so boring. I could not get into it. I was watching it and I gave it like, I almost finished it, I think. I almost finished it, I want to say, but then I'm like, I can't do it. It's not great. I couldn't finish it. But I I find her super sexy too, and I think that's why I like started watching it. But then I'm like, God, like I try to watch things based off of like characters that I found like super attractive. But then if the show if it doesn't like hook me, then like I'm not gonna finish watching it. Like, I would rather just rewatch whatever show I found them in that I actually liked. Vigil, that's kind of hard to say for me sometimes, is continuing. Oh, that's awesome. Vigil is a mini-series. It is so worth it. Super intense and really well done. Like, camera work and writing, the acting, well done mini-series. They're ones you say you like have a powerful presence to their character. They're ones you say you like have a powerful presence to their character. Ones that I find attractive are like just super good actors that are great. And is that what you mean? Like just super actors that are really good with their characters? Apparently Jodie is in another sapphic HBO show, so expecting that to be good. Well, I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I think she's so attractive, Jodie. And Anna's like, She's like, I think she's pretty, but I wouldn't do her. And then I'm like, what? I'm like, what? How could you not? I think she's super pretty. And I would totally do her. It's not mommy issues. It's an older woman that can protect it. Super weird. You say it's super weird. Other people think it's weird. I don't think it's weird. I think it's natural. But yes, other people do. Like I think my mom thinks it's a little weird because I think she's like, that person's like as old as me. You know, like I feel like that's where my mom gets it. Because it's so funny because my brother and I were walking somewhere and we saw this like super attractive older woman, or we were watching a show with a super attractive older woman in it, like something to that aspect. And then I was like, oh damn. And I'm like, she be hot. And then my brother's like, that's your type? And I'm like, yes. And then my mom's like, Cassidy, like that's your type? And I'm like, yes, Mom. And I'm like, is everyone just noticing this now? Like, really? I mean, Anna knew ever since we got together. Because we would, like, talk about our types. And so I told her. Oh, it's hot. I'm seriously questioning turning on the fan. It's just loud. A trailer of season 4 of Stranger Things is out. I know. I haven't watched it yet, though, because I'm watching season 1 right now. It's on my TV. It's paused on episode 6 right now. Okay, I have to go. Talk to you soon. Bye, Francesca. Oh my god, it's definitely, especially like once I stop streaming, I'm definitely turning on that fan. Holy cow, it's hot. The older women you talk about all have a dominant personality. You know what's funny is I'm a dominant person, and usually dominant people don't like other dominant people. And I don't know what it is. Like, I'm super attracted to them and I would totally do them. But could I though? Could I? Because if you actually think about it, who would be top and who would be bottom? I don't know if this stream turned into something weird. But like, now that I think about it, because I'm not going to be bottom, but then they probably wouldn't be bottom either. And then, so then it probably just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. I would attempt to try to be with them, but it probably just wouldn't work. Unless they would be low-key, maybe you have like a dominant personality, but then be a bottom in bed. Like be the opposite. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I come off as a dominant person, but I'm definitely a dominant person in bed. I don't know. This is kind of weird. but would your mom think it's weird if you dated an older man? Maybe she doesn't know. Maybe she doesn't want the girl to be her age. I can see how it would be weird for your mom, but I like older women too. I dated an older man that was closer to her age than my age. She still found it weird, but it wasn't like, my mom is like a super open-minded person. She doesn't give two shits. I think it does. If there is one thing that my mom might be a little bit weird about is maybe someone that's closer in age to her. If anything, I think she just teases us about it, or me, because my siblings haven't dated older people, but like she just teases me about it because she's like, how do you feel? Like they're closer in age to me than to you. So I think she just teases me. I don't think she actually thinks it's weird. She could. I don't know. I just feel like she just teases me about it. Nah, it's called being a switch. Well, I know that there's switches too. Like there's a top and a bottom, and then there's people who switch. Like, but I don't know. Maybe for the right person I could be a switch. But I'm a very dominant person in the bedroom. And it's so funny because I never would have thought that I would have been like that, but I am. So as long as they don't mind switching. I think it's just like I would be open-minded to, I guess, being a switch, but I feel like knowing what I like, probably not. But who knows? Ooh, the carbonation in that. I actually low-key, I burp all the freaking time. Not all the time, but I'm like, I'm pretty good at belching. Like, I'm a pretty loud belcher. It's funny because I'm a little bit polite when I get, like, when I'm live or if I'm recording or whatever. But it's just kind of funny. Anytime I'm not, I just, like, belch super loud. Like, I swear, every time when I get off stream, I just end up belching really loud. Have you watched Orphan Black? Yes, I have. We're actually it's funny that you say that because we're rewatching it right now. This is like my 4th time rewatching it, but our roommate hasn't seen it, so we're like, oh my gosh, you haven't seen it? So then we're like, we're in season 4 right now. So we're about to finish it. It's great. Speaking of older women I find attractive, I think Siobhan from Orphan Black is definitely good looking too. And she is also another dominant person. Tatiana. Yep, Tatiana Maslany. She's definitely good looking. The only thing with Tatiana, though, is she's too skinny. She's too skinny for me. She's really fit, but she's too skinny. She's not curvy enough for me. I guess that really doesn't, like, it makes me sound shitty judging people based off of, like, whatever, but I don't know. She's great looking, for sure. But she's just a little too skinny. I think she's, and she's gonna be She-Hulk, but I think what does she look like now? Because I don't think I've seen her. Because, like, she apparently bulked up for the role. I want to know what she looks like. There's not really any photos of her. There's, like, CGI photos of her, like, what she's supposed to look like, but all the women of Orphan Black are hot. All the women are Tatiana Maslany. That's so fun. I remember we said something. Somebody said something about Orphan Black. Oh, because they're doing a spin-off. We talked about it last stream, and they were like, Orphan Black is getting a spin-off. And then I'm like, for what character? Because apparently Tatiana wasn't supposed to be in it or something. Like, not as a main character. But I'm like, then who would it be? Because that's like like one of the only main people in Orphan Black. Who's your ultimate best-looking woman? Do you mean in general, or do you mean on Orphan Black? I mean, if you're talking to Orphan Black, Siobhan. If you're talking about one of the Tatiana Maslanys, I think Rachel's the hottest one. But if you're talking about ultimate, like, as in everything, hottest woman, I've got to say Lena Headey. She is my first and biggest girl crush. Lena Headey. I'm trying to think if there's another one. I'm sure there is. Shit. If we're talking about, like, a most recent one, General Alder from Motherland Fort Salem, not Salem's. I think she's super hot. But of all time, Lena Headey. Recently, General Alder from Motherland Fort Salem. I don't even know what her name is also, like, Lena or something. Is it? It starts with an L. General Alder. Yeah, another dominant person. Lynn. I knew it was an L. I'm like, Lena doesn't sound right. Lynn. That's her name. But I'm trying to think. I think Lena Headey and like that I hands down like probably her best looking character is her character from the movie 300. So you're attracted to dominant people. What does that tell you? I don't know. I don't know. What does that tell me? I think most of the time whenever you think that you like you have a type of dominant women, then that means you want to be dominated by said woman. But I don't think so. I think my thing is I'm envious of the woman. Like, yeah, I would want to be with them, but at the same time, like, I think it's because I would love to dominate over those dominant females. All-time Natasha Negovanless? Really? She hasn't even been in anything recently. I think she's hot, actually. I do. She even in anything recently? She is super hot. I mean, she's technically older. She's just not that much older than me. She's in a band? Oh, wait, no, that's a movie. I'm like, damn, her freaking hotness points just went up like a whole bunch. Yeah, she hasn't been in anything recently. Damn, I wish she would be. She is super hot. She had a YouTube channel for a while where she was like uploading content on. Oh, see, I don't even know your second person you put up there. I have to Google that. Hold on. She not bad looking either. What is she? Is she an actress too? Yeah, actress and model. She's in Shadowhunter. Oh, that's what I've seen her in. I haven't watched all of Shadowhunters, but I've seen like half of the first season. Lynn Renee is a good choice. Personally, I really like Carla Gugino. Wow, I just looked up. She's drop dead gorgeous. I know, like, geez. Hold on. Oh, yes. Yes. Carla. Yes. Yes. When I watched The Haunting of Bly Manor, I reacted to it and I'm like, oh, fuck yes. Because I have a huge crush on, I was like, older Jamie. I was like, not even younger Jamie, but older Jamie, have a huge crush on. And I think I've always had a crush on her ever since, like, when I watched Spy Kids when I was a kid. Did you think Helene from Killing Eve was hot? Kinda. Not, like, drop dead gorgeous or anything. But I'm like, I could see an appeal. Like, I could see it. But she wasn't, like, drop dead gorgeous to me. Like, she's definitely no General Alder or Lena Headey or like any of those. You know, I don't put her up there on that totem pole, but I see the appeal for sure. I like how we went from, like, intense talking about Killing Eve all the way up until this conversation. I'm trying to think if there's anyone else. Not recently, at least. I always thought, speaking of Stranger Things, Winona Ryder I always had a crush on, too. I think she's super hot. They make her look a little bit crazy in Stranger Things, but... Juliana Margulies is extremely hot. Yes, she is. My mom loves to say her name. My mom will just randomly be like, Juliana Margulies. That's like my mom. It's like my mom's favorite name. Along with Mariska Hargitay. She loves to say that. But that's her favorite name right there. It's just funny that you put that. Juliana Margulies. I'm trying to think of any others. You know, what's the girl from Fear Street? What's her name? Hold on. Cast. Where the F is she? She should be like the first one on that list. Where the fuck is she on here? Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, what? She should be the first one. That must be a cast of like one of the movies that wasn't. I think this is her. Yeah, Kiana Madeira? Kiana Madeira? I don't know how to say her last name. Her, I think she's super attractive. I dated a girl that looked just like her. That girl was just kind of fucking crazy, so that didn't work out. Neve Campbell is also up there. Need to watch the new Scream remake. You do or I do? I haven't seen it yet, but... Hold on. I can't remember what Neve Campbell looks like. Give me a sec. Oh, yeah. She's pretty. She's pretty. Oh, I love the new Scream. Haven't seen it yet. Anna and our roommate went to go see it one day, and without me, how rude. And but they didn't like it. I also think Barbara Lopez is super hot. I love how we're just talking about hot women. I don't know who Barbara Lopez is. Oh, that's Juliana. Juliana. Yeah, she's pretty too. She pretty. I probably need to jump off of here in just a minute and basically get ready for bed. Any more hot women you want to talk about? Stream 5 is definitely more bloody. I said Stream 5. Scream 5. I want to watch it. But like I said, Anna said it was not good. Have you seen the movie I Care a Lot? I have. It was really good. I think there should have been more stuff in that movie. In the movie I Care a Lot. Hold on, resituate here. I know a lot of people were like, I wish you would have like reacted to it, but I don't know. I think I watched it before I was even a reactor. But it was good. Sometimes I hate it when people retract their message. Because I want to know what it says. Yeah, I just think there would be more things in I Care a Lot. I'm shocked you know about Julie and Tina. Not many people do. I know about it. I've not seen like the whole Julie and Tina, like the show, but I've seen like their ship, their fandom things, if that makes sense. So I like know that's like the same with how I am with Supercorp, right? Because I don't watch Supergirl, but I watch the whole fandom. So I feel like I'm like technically watching Supergirl. I'm watching the best parts of Supergirl, which was Supercorp. So that's like that type of situation. I've watched the Julie and Tina fandoms. I haven't watched the show, but I watched the fandoms. You did react to I Care a Lot. Oh my gosh, I think I'm thinking of something else then. I did. That was the first movie I did, wasn't it? I was thinking of, you know what I was thinking of? Oh fuck. What's the movie I was thinking of with the Asian teenager, and she was like in the closet, and she like she had a crush on this one girl, but she was helping her friend like get the same girl and like writing her notes and stuff. What movie is that? Because I got that confused with that one. But you're right, I did do I Care a Lot. I did react to that, actually. So I was thinking of the other one. Holy shit balls. Quit fucking... I did react to it. It was so good. It was so good. The half of it. That's right. That's right. There. Jesus. Yeah, that's the half of it is what I was thinking about. But I Care a Lot was great. And Anna, that's like one of Anna's favorite movies. It was definitely up Anna's alley. It was so good. Definitely agree with you about Saran. I love her in Gentleman Jack. Now I need to go watch Vigil. I love Saran Jones. I think she does look a little bit different with like her hair up in the whole like whatever, but anytime she has her hair down, I'm like, oh god. What the fuck does this person? Hold on. I don't know why it's like fucking... It's just the same fucking shit over and over and over again. Right, I'm off to sleep now. It's very late here in the UK. So speak to you soon. Good night. Yes, good night to you as well. Yeah, I think I'm probably going to jump off of here for the night. But, and then I'm gonna finish Elite. Legacy's coming out. I'm trying to think. Elite Legacies. Okay, now I have to report it. IP2, give it blood rest. Are you a bot or something? Oh yeah, it's definitely a bot. That's okay, because I'm about to end it anyway. / I reported it. But, so Elite Legacies. What else is coming? I don't know. It'll come, whatever it is. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys have a lovely night, a good rest of your week, and I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye, guys.